The turn speed part's just so obnoxious. There's the tarantula. Does move speed change rotational? I'm almost certain those are separate variables. Yeah, because they just changed the Vulcan's turn speed in the latest patch. It's gonna odd one on each side. Maybe I can do this. Yeah. Even the steel ball part of Baller Crawler is not bad in the Vulcans. It's one of those things that you can make work in 1v1, but a lot harder to make work in free-for-all. Because you can't get the steel balls to arrive at the Vulcan before the crawlers. Yeah, you could get a heuristic pretty easily, I think. But if you want an exact answer, it's probably necessarily more complicated. Because, like, just adding a value to the distance doesn't really do anything. Because a lot of the time, the thing that you want to shoot at is at the edge of your range. And the thing that got hacked is right in front of you. So it's just, like, not even meaningful. I guess it could. No, because then you'd have to see what things you're exactly looking at. Assuming there's a cheap way to get all units in your radius. And there's a cheap way... I guess instead of looking for closest... Yeah, just I don't know how to calculate it right now. No. Like, instead of looking for closest, you could instead look at the closest within an arc that you're currently looking at. But then it would need another check, too, when that fails. If you have a locked target, you continue shooting at the locked target. That already exists. You never change targets because something is closer. Only if that thing moves out of range. The aircraft died stangs. Something chasing faster than it. It's always really silly when you have a Phoenix and it's chasing a unit across the map, stopping every second or two, to not fire a shot and then keep chasing it. Well, we are getting the boss. It is the Overlord. No, your air and ground spec should force you to aim priority to the change. Yeah. It ends up working out the way you want it to most of the time, but yeah, there are ways to play around air spec because of the way targeting works. Let's try this. We taking air spec. I'm gonna do nothing. Yeah. Okay, big fan of splash tarantulas. I'll say it. So just a conditional range bonus? Yeah. My understanding is it's still that way. So when you don't have the splash upgrade and there's a pack of Mustangs, each tarantula shot will usually only hit one Mustang. Where when you have splash, I think you can hit like 2 or 3. Like it doubles its splash radius. But it's gonna depend on each unit. Pretty sure it's a big deal in the Wasps. Probably have to take this though. Okay, one more of these. Could have another marksman for single targets. Might just be jamming boats next turn. In that case, just give me a back crawler. Yeah, that's true. If there's heavy target, and that doesn't slow the game down considerably, it's probably not that hard to also check for the amount you have to turn. Oh, so I guess if I'm playing Overlords, then I kind of want Mech Rage on my Tarantulas. God damn it. mean, the only reason I even bring it up is just because of how much people hate hackers. And I wonder how much people would hate hackers if... Yeah. It didn't stop your army in its tracks constantly. Like, they removed the hacker drops from 1v1 because people hate hackers in 1v1 that much. I think the high-level hackers in general got removed even from FFA, I think. I'm trying to think the last time I saw a high-level hacker drop. Yeah. Well, at least we're losing the lead for round 6. I think. Wait. Are we... Awkward! I mean, we should be okay at clearing bosses. Mostly to help kill the boss. Right, it's just blowing each other up. Whose random drop is this? Oh, Blues. Yeah, rhinos are blowing each other up. Oh, or not? Oh, fortified. melting point drop. Let's range this. Let's artillery these. Level the leveled ones. The range on this? Range of 120. So if I get tower range... Wait, 15? Never mind. I maybe punted. I thought tower range was plus 10. I clicked it before reading. Our clear should be good enough to kill the Nels here. We've got Typhoons and we've got Splash Tarantulas. Tower. No wasp protecting them either. Ugh. Rough. Carry arc lights, eh? Kind of like my current move speed. I guess I could throw this on a melting point. It might be the wrong one to put it on. So the way this worked out, it still shot the Warfactory. Does it have to do with the size of the unit? Because Warfactory's huge. It's still considered in range. That wouldn't make sense, because then... Well... when you don't want to have fast units in your army. The big value of Fangs is being able to get, like, play in the back and get boss pulls and player pulls. The big strength of Crawlers is getting a bunch of gold early on. Fangs are also a bit better at clearing now than they were a week ago. I've underestimated Fangs in the bot army round 1 a couple times, and have failed to clear. Taking one fewer shot to kill Crawlers is a big deal. I don't even know what of this I want. A lot of bodies. Four. Oh, should have just been a wasp. We'll do that. It's a worm. That's a big death ball. Probably won't still be there, but... Even if I go after... yeah, this sucks. Do tarantulas too. They're like a arclight, basically. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want a beacon. At least we didn't get beaconed into. like the factories are winning. That's cool. Reason to not flank red there. The marksman get my towers. Unless you mean like actually flank. I did really check the flank to see if it was open. Maybe. That is a lot of crawlers. Damn. Yeah, I don't think I have a good flank here. We probably should have had a missile here. I think you secure second better by just fighting the boss and getting towers. Yeah, I could see it either way. It just depends when my tower ends up getting popped. And, like, if we're aggroing this onto our army as we move. Because the overlords are going to summon wasps, and I can't beacon the wasps away. So we're always going to pull some number of these marksmen towards my tower. And then we've got other fast units here that are coming in. That will also pull them towards my tower. So if it ends up being, like, these crawlers come, they all die, the marksman aggroes to my overlord, then all of a sudden we're fighting half the boss and the red at the same time, and that just looked like a disaster. Or at least fighting half the boss and red at the same time while not shooting at the boss. Like, put it that way. Yeah, I'd go as far as to say the current form of bosses is a pretty bad design.